Hey guys, welcome to Tarot and Nails. Today we're going to do a quick reading. If this reading resonates with you, please hit the like button and subscribe. So let's see. What do we have for the collective for today? I'm trying to get this reading done. It's getting hot where I live and I want to get this done before it is too warm in here. So I got the Fool. Okay, so definitely looks like you're going on a new journey, a new adventure, a new path in life. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I love this deck, it's so cute. So this looks like it's work related. You might have a new job, a new path that's going to be very lucrative for you. I think a lot of you have been really despondent. It looks like really concerned. You may have lost a job or been out of work for a period, and this new opportunity is going to be really a surprise to you. I think that there's going to be a period where you have a lot of self-reflection. I think with the Four of Cups being here, during the period where you were maybe out of work or in a position or a job that you didn't exactly like, you weren't capable of seeing the fact that there were other opportunities out there. And this one is coming to you relatively fast. It looks like in the next 2 weeks, and these readings are timeless, so whenever you watch this is when it applies to you. I also don't do readings based on signs, so if any signs come up here, I will mention them if like energetically I feel it or I see it. But it's not, none of the videos are directed towards a specific sign. Yeah, for a long time, I think you were like actually wondering what was going on. But yeah, you're totally in your power now. There's all these new opportunities and new beginnings for you to have like a fresh start. I think this new career is going to be a lot more lucrative than the last one, or this new position, this new job, this new company. It could be you starting your own business too. It's going to be a lot more lucrative than anything you've ever done in your past. Man, cards are flying. Okay. Ace of Swords. Hanged Man. Yeah, you were waiting for this for a long time. Maybe even a few months, a year, 2 years even, 3 years, 4 years. There's a lot. For a lot of you, it's going to be a lot longer than a couple of weeks. It's going to be closer to a year. Yeah, this really burdened you for a long time. You were just in this waiting period. And I think you did a really good job just letting go and allowing, the universe to kind of do its thing. And that has sped up the process. So whenever you let go, because I see that for a lot of you, you were really hanging on to this position, this career, this job, this company, whatever it was. But you're not anymore. And I think that's actually really, really good. Yeah, you definitely were burdened by this to the point where you may have had a lot of depression. You may have... I think a lot of you prioritized this role in the past as almost being more important than, self-care and taking care of yourself. You're not going to do that anymore. I see that you're done being in that mind state. A lot of you didn't think this was ever going to happen. The Ace of Swords in reverse. A lot of you, for a period of time, it wasn't for long, but for a period of time, it seems like you just thought that there was nothing like going for you in the future. Let's clarify here. The Fool, Temperance, Empress. Okay. All right, Death. So you got the Nine of Cups. Okay. Interesting. All right, so this is telling me, based on what we clarified with here, you've had, again, like I said before, you can't make this up. So you had a lot of patience, Temperance. You had a lot of patience during this period for this new beginning for yourself. It's almost like you understood that something was coming and it was in the works. You just needed to kind of wait for it. Yeah, this old job or this old position or however you were making money before did not value you, did not want to invest in you. Like there may have been a situation where you were either working for yourself or for a company. Maybe it was working for, investors or hoping to, pitch ideas to investors, where they did not see your value. They weren't ever going to see it. And I think that a lot of you realize that at some point, like you are the Empress, that is who you are. I love this deck. It's called the Pasta deck, I think. It is so cool. But they were viewing you as the Empress in reverse. They were viewing you as messy. They were viewing you, and not that any of this was true, but they were viewing you completely incorrectly. And they weren't going to change that perspective. I think going forward, they're going to, change their perspective once they see you kind of growing without them. But they definitely wanted you to stay down. They wanted you to not transform. They wanted you to feel like the Empress in reverse, which you never did. You never felt like you were inadequate or any of the things that they were projecting onto you. And honestly, I think most of these people were doing just that. They were projecting how they felt about themselves in this work environment onto you. And that's the reason they were never going to change their perspective, is because that's how they feel about themselves. So they were pushing that energy onto you. They're, I think, disappointed is kind of how it feels, that they weren't able to kind of accomplish that. They weren't able to make you feel inadequate or keep you down or ruin anything for you. They didn't anticipate you having all of this patience, all of this connectivity to the universe to get this new opportunity. They weren't in any way thinking you were capable of that. So I guess underestimation. They really underestimated you, which bad for them, good for you. It's almost good when people put bad karma on to you, because then you can kind of transmute that, and I think that's exactly what you did here. Yeah, they wanted you in this Seven of Pentacles in reverse energy. Despondent, feeling like what you worked for, didn't matter. But in reality, because they projected this energy onto you, you're in the Nine of Cups, which is, look at, you're super happy. You get all of your dreams and wishes fulfilled. Everything that they didn't want for you is going to happen for you. And the color yellow is very positive. To me, it's very much connected to the Sun card, which is not out here. But the Sun is yellow, and that energy is positive. And to me, it has always been, as a reader, linked to abundance, particularly material abundance and wealth. So you may be, with this new position, this new company, this new project, this new business, whatever it is that's new that you're moving into is going to financially provide for you. Or provide for yourself. You're going to be able to get into this manifestation mode and be able to create the life that you always wanted. You would not have been able to accomplish that at this other job or this other role, or however you were making money before. That wasn't going to happen at that place. Oh, jeez. More yellow, like I said. Okay, Three of Wands. Again, this new opportunity is going to be incredible for you. You are, transforming. You aren't, upset, anymore. This death card in this particular deck, she's crying, but it's right under the Four of Cups to clarify it. So what you went through internally to kind of process what happened to you at this prior place is what helped gain your perspective to move into these new opportunities that are now lined up for you. The Three of Wands is very, very, very good. Your ships are coming in. There's no ships in this particular deck, but it is clarifying the Empress. So you standing in your power is what gave you the ability to get this new position, these new options, these new offers. Whatever's coming in for you, you manifested, and with the help of someone else's bad energy, which is great. So much yellow. Ooh. Yeah, you're really gonna love where this new chapter takes you. Not only are you going to be financially abundant, you're going to be spiritually abundant, abundant in all forms, as well as feeling fulfilled. You're going to feel fulfilled spiritually. You're going to feel fulfilled in what you're doing. I think that maybe before you didn't feel fulfilled and there was really no way to feel fulfilled. We just got to clarify one more. There we go. And it's not going to be a secret. Like, as you become more successful in the new role that you are in, they're gonna know. They're gonna find out, something's gonna happen through the grapevine. There's gonna be some sort of way that they understand that whatever they tried to do to you almost backfired on them. Yeah. That's really, really good. Really, really good. So your patience really helped your own situation. It really paid off. Yeah, you definitely felt stuck before, like you couldn't move forward. Like you weren't capable of seeing the positives or potential positives in a situation, it looks like. Yeah, the Ace of Swords in reverse. You were blocked spiritually. Ooh, this is too many. All right. So we've got ocean and clear quartz. I have clear quartz somewhere. I would definitely look into ocean, but definitely you are being rewarded. Not just, to me, this card indicates that you're being rewarded on a spiritual level that you may not be aware of. Like, you're ascending at a rapid rate that you almost outgrow the people you're around. And I don't know that a lot of you have necessarily recognized that yet. For a lot of you, it's going to be people that you've been friends with for a really long time, people that you previously worked with for, maybe you had been at this job for a decade. I feel like a lot of you had, you know, been in this career or in this position or with this company or in this business for a really long time, before you realized that it was really toxic and bad for you. And I think your ascension and the way you handled this injustice has really given you the ability to transcend and transform and grow, and given you new abilities and made you really like a spiritual leader. So you're going to have to leave a lot of people behind because of that. You're going to have, you know, moments where you realize like, oh, okay, I used to think that way, but that was incorrect. I should have thought this way. Or I don't know why I'm around these people. They're really bad for me. You're going to have these awakenings. If you haven't already had them, you're having them now, or you will in the near future. In the distant future, I foresee that you're definitely going to not only have all of your dreams come true over time, but your manifestation abilities are going to heighten. Like, you're going to be able to think about something and it's just going to happen for you. You're not really going to have to put much energy into it because, again, you've done so well at growing from such a bad situation that the universe is rewarding you. This has been a kind of heavy reading I wasn't expecting, so we're going to pull one oracle card just to kind of lighten the mood. Hopefully it doesn't do the opposite. Yeah, this new position that you're in is going to be so fulfilling. Yeah, you might even want to get into, I said I was going to pull one, but two came out. I tend to just listen to the cards. Okay, so this old position acted like they cared about you. People may have acted like they, you know, were on your side. All they were doing was gaslighting you. Love and gaslight. They literally were acting like they were so pious and so, you know, above board, but in reality they weren't. They were talking a lot of trash. They were trying to undermine you. They were trying to make you feel less than, and it didn't work. I think a lot of you may go into a position or a role where you're more public speaking. You're more, if it's not your opinion that you're sharing with an audience, then it's going to be your work. It's going to be something. You're going to be putting yourself out there in a way that this other position didn't allow you to or wasn't offered to you. So even though it says podcast, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a podcast, but it could be. A lot of you might be, you know, starting a YouTube channel or, you know, starting something where you're like a journalist or something where you're definitely speaking more and you're engaging with an audience more than you were in your last role. And I think that's going to be really fulfilling to you. That is all I have for you today. Let me know if you like this video. Drop a comment, like and subscribe to help your girl grow the channel. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Bye.